put together. It's so affecting. It's really good. I haven't enjoyed a show as much as it since the first season of The Affair, probably, or maybe the first season of that one that's set in like Iceland or whatever. What was that called? That was good, and then the second series was not. Can't remember. But yeah,
I've seen a lot of Scandi noir.
Yeah. Oh, and Chernobyl, probably. It's the best thing I've watched since Chernobyl.
Oh yeah, yeah. I think we've both recommended that at some point in the past.
Yeah. Right. So next week we're gonna have Tim after or just before his birthday. Is it just after or just before his birthday? It's difficult because this time of year we're not normally on top of birthdays because we're normally in the season break.
Yeah.
So like we all know when Sarah's is in August because it's like cup final weekend. It has been for like ever since the show's existed. But anyway, me and Tim and maybe Sarah next week, depending on how she's getting on. So yeah, do you want to tell people where they can find the show and get in touch with us and interact and that sort of business?
Yep, so you can interact with us at Super League Pod on Twitter and maybe Instagram. Facebook.com/Super League Pod. You can email us at superleaguepod@gmail.com. You can find the episode blog posts, read Mark's article, which is very good but slightly flawed in its conclusion, at superleaguepod.com. You can search for the show on Spreaker, Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, Podcast Addict, Stitcher, Spotify, Overcast, or anywhere you find your podcasts. And we're also on YouTube. And I suppose we should mention awards are open for voting at this point as well.
Yeah, not the awards. We haven't drawn up the shortlist for the awards yet, but we have drawn up the. God, I've lost my train of thought completely. What were we talking about? The Dream Team.
Dream Team.
Right. That's it now. We're done. Partner sponsors. Thanks to all these guys. Shout out to Rob's Toy Shop. Enter SLP discount on checkout at Rob's Toy Shop on eBay and get 5% cash back on orders over £5, plus give 1% cash back to SLP. Little Warden. Vital alerts for hidden issues. Head to littlewarden.com to see what they can do for you. That reminds me of another birthday shout out for this week. In fact, a couple of them. Because Dom, the man behind Little Warden, it was his birthday this week. Happy birthday to Dom. And it was Christmas's birthday as well this week. So happy birthday to him. Mascot Browns for all your international rugby league gear. Check them out. And Sarah's Bookcase. Sarah sells Usborne books with access to over 3,000 titles from baby to young adult. There's something for everyone. Find out more on the Sarah's Bookcase Facebook or Twitter pages. Very active Facebook community on Sarah's Bookcase. Puts us to shame. Although I suppose that's a business and this is a hobby. So
exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks to Sarah, though, for being involved again this week. Thanks to you, Alan. Thanks to everyone who got loads of fan views in. And thanks to anyone who stuck through my Sean O'Loughlin homage that we just went through there. Especially because I can't even remember what I said now. I'm so tired. So we will be back next week to review the Super League semi-finals and any news that happens in the meantime. So make sure you get your fan views in. But until then, thanks for listening to your favourite rugby league podcast, the Super League Pod. Goodbye.
See you later.
I remembered what we say. That was good.
Smooth.